Pookie is a deadbeat? You telling me Mr. Jenkins been running from child support? That's the reason why he can't take a W-2 job? Sounds about right. Sounds about right.
Hey beautiful people, how you are doing today? It's your girl Destiny here and welcome to my channel. How you are doing? Hope you guys are doing great. So this video is the part 2 video, or would I say the part 4 video of the Jenkins family, because at this point this is part. So this is the, I'll say, part 4 video about the Jenkins family. So in this video, we're going to hear the Jenkins responding to a lot of the comments that people have about their family situation and what is happening in their family. And this really like made an open to everything that we've been talking about. And also people were responding to the baby mama, the first baby mama that came online to expose the Andrew Jenkins, the father of the house. She came to expose him, how he has been a deadbeat dad and how he hasn't seen his son for over 10 years. If you haven't seen that, for the video I posted today, the first video I posted today, go check it out. It's also about them. I'll link it down in the description box so you get full context of this baby mama calling him out. So in this video, we're going to hear people's response to the baby mama's response to this entire drama and even bringing receipts out. Okay, so go check out that first video, like I said. And also the Jenkins responding to people's comments, questions, and concern. And the attitude, I need you guys to watch this video today because this video is very important, especially people's response and their own response. Because the way he was talking, how the mannerism, everything, like you just got like, just stay tuned. Anyway, so let's go check out people's response and then the Jenkins response to this entire drama, and then we'll come back and talk more.
Well, it's not.
I guess a public response, kind of.
Yeah, our
Yeah,
public response.
Cool. What should we address first?
Let's address the child support thing.
Child support. Okay. The child support and child. I have the one other child, Anthony. I've been paying child support via garnishments ever since I can remember. I worked out of W-2 since I was 18, 19. Worked nights, multiple jobs, never made above 22 an hour.
Work jobs that worked your body to the bone and...
Yeah, I worked retail, I worked overnight, I worked at Home Depot. Where else did I work? I worked at Jackson's, I worked at Grocery Outlet. I pumped gas. I pumped gas. I did HVAC for a year, and even HVAC. People say, oh, HVAC, you pay. Hey, I was there for a year doing the most work, coming on the weekends to do scrap metal, and then going to Jackson's, and I only got a $4 raise after a year. And people got an $8 raise, making 32 plus, and they sat me at 24.
Now the HVAC company, that's a whole other story in and of itself, because he drove all over the place for that company. He was the one working the hardest for that company, and yet they would not increase his pay. They increased the pay of 3 of the other employees while he was working there.
Anything. It's what my workload didn't equal out what I felt to what I was getting paid, who deserved to get paid, especially how fast I was picking things up and how hard I was working. And there wasn't any complaints. The complaint was, oh, you're requesting too many days off. Yes, because I want more money, so I'm trying to find other ways to make money. And then I went back to Jackson's. I went back to Jackson's full time and worked days and nights, 60 hours plus, and tried to make sure I washed every window, tried to do every little detail to get any kind of tips.
This man has done everything he can to provide.
The child support thing, I don't know what to tell anybody. I've been paying for years via garnishment. They've taken out 9-10 grand from taxes, and I let them. I didn't fight any of it. If the other party hasn't received it, that is not on me. I don't have any of that money. I think I owe $6,000 is all I owe. which most of that got taken care of last year, and everything else is via garnishment, except for now, because I haven't gotten. I guess except for now, I'm 4 or 5 months behind. Things happen. So it's not like I don't know about it.
Want to know
What
why?
else? What else? How?
They want to know why you're not involved in his life.
Oh, why?
Yeah.
I don't need to explain why. I don't need to explain everything. I can't explain everything.
And that's the thing it's not their life for us to explain. It's our life. It's our perspective. It's what we've been through.
Well, people are gonna judge regardless.
And that's fine.
I know. I've been judged all my life. I'm just letting them know they think the child support's one thing, and this is if they believe people are gonna believe one side or the other. That's entirely up to whoever watches or listens to this. And same with the job thing. I've worked and people think, you never blah blah blah. I've worked. I always work. I hate not working, but I hate also not getting paid for my time or for my worth. And people say, "Oh, you don't know your worth." Of course, I know my worth. Everybody should know their worth.
Hence, why we're no longer.
I've done plenty of jobs in my lifetime. I feel like I should get paid a certain amount. What else are we addressing? The destructiveness.
Yeah, there's
A speculation going around that we bought, quote unquote, bought foam toppers for our kids. They had frames, they had mattresses, sheets, pillows, the works, even little drapes on their
princess tapestries.
Yeah, they hung on everything and bent everything and broke it and tore it down, and
kids are destructive. They're especially our two girls.
They bent the hell out of the metal frames and all that, making it more or less a hazard. So we had to remove it from the house, and then they tore up their sheets and all bed covers and all that. And if you guys don't know, when anybody orders a bed is a giant piece of foam. When you go on to order a bed, it says foam mattress or memory foam with the pillow topper. It's all foam. If you guys didn't know, it's just I thought that was common knowledge, but I guess that's something that you guys know now.
There's this impression that I don't want better for the children, which doesn't make any sense to me. That's all I want is better for our kids, more space, more opportunity. And you say, oh, she's been posting about this for 3 years, and for 3 years I've been doing my absolute best to try to make something happen. And I did too. I worked W-2 jobs for a long time, and I'm not gonna justify the reason that being home with my kids,
Coats you up a lot of them.
It's either I pay someone to watch my kids and raise them a way that I don't agree with, or I stay home and raise my kids and get to watch them grow and become their people. And that's the choice that I would rather have.
Oh, and of course, people think I want to stay in a one bedroom.
That's
no.
what I'm saying. They think we want to stay.
They think we want to stay in
a
one bedroom. Things have increasingly got more expensive over the years.
Mm-hmm.
My rent has gone up.
It's gone up $300 since we got together.
Yeah, because it was what, $950.
Yeah.
People are going to judge me and have always judged me. All my life. That's nothing new to me. That's nothing new to me. All I know is I'm trying to do the best with what I got. How I'm trying to do the best with what I have and how I know best. And people say, yes, get a W-2. I would love to get a W-2 that paid me decent enough. But getting a W-2 at 18...
Why does it just gotta be about the pay?
20,
why does nobody consider the health aspect? That most of these W-2 jobs are sucking the life out of you. Why doesn't that matter?
Oh, because they don't care. It's not, and I get it. It's not about me. It's about my kids. But also, I can't.
Well, you don't want to be here for your kids.
That's the thing. I want to be here for my kids, and I don't want a job to suck the life out of me. So I'm coming home. I'm going to work hating my job, and I'm hating my life because my job is sucking the life out of me. That's how Jackson's was. Jackson's was okay, but it was
if we had worked at Jackson's, we will be stuck here the rest of the kids' lives. We made the decisions we made to get out of here.
Yeah,
business.
I guess here's the other thing. They'll probably say, get a second job. I've had second job, and this is why I am pre-diabetic and on heart medication. Because I've had a heart attack and went into AFib, and I'm on heart pressure medication. Not making an excuse, but I overworked myself and didn't eat and didn't sleep and didn't eat and didn't sleep to make sure bills were getting paid. It's not like I wasn't.
Okay.
I would like a job that's one job. If I were to have a W-2, one job that pays well. I don't want 2-3 jobs. Oh, that's not fair. I know that life ain't fair. Life is not.
Actually, he has more than one son. Hi, I'm the first baby mama. I'm absolutely embarrassed the fact that that's my sperm donor.
Oh, the daddy can get it too because he has a 12-year-old child that he's not taking care of, but he's out here making babies and having them sleep on the floor. What kind of provider are you? Mm-hmm. Yeah, your wife is taking all this smoke and you ducking it, but no, you can get it too. What are you doing? You're driving Uber and Lyft, but you can't even get your kids off of the kitchen floor, can't buy them a bunk bed, but you can buy a PlayStation. Mm-hmm. Can't buy them a bunk bed, but you can have LED lights in your room. Mm-hmm. This is weird. This is strange. This is odd. Mm-hmm. So we out here just being a sperm donor, just making babies for shit. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I said what I said. Everybody's like, oh, at least they have a roof over their head. Why are they not in the bedroom? Mm-hmm. Do better. Stop making babies. That's embarrassing. Embarrassing.
I do have the resilient Jenkins black, but that I can't even call it baby mama. The mother of his first child popping out, because that child's 12. That man is like 33 or something. They were in their early 20s when they had their kid that he has now abandoned and not paid child support on, which is why he don't want no W-2 job. That man is a stereotypical black character. I fear you've been written about by both Toni Morrison and Ntozake Shange. You are a villain in For Color Girls Have Considered Suicide When the Rainbow Ain't Enough. And that's why your current wife, tale as old as time, baby. Now that Alice Walker writes you as Mr., Buster, or Grady, which character in The Color Purple is you? Why your last name Jenkins? Is you Mr. Jenkins? Anywho, let going of the jest, I honestly do feel very bad for the mother of his first child because, as she stated, Portland is a very small city, especially when it comes to the black community there. Oregon is a state founded on white utopia. Quite literally. Very interesting place as a black person to reside. But that community is small there. And his wife getting on the internet and broadcasting their intimate home life for virality because their way of making income is through her and the Creator Fund. That then puts in their real reality, puts his first child, evades their privacy as well. Mm-hmm. That's why I say I block all of it. Because what are we supposed to do when we find out that the content they're doing on here, rage baiting, has a ripple effect influence on their family members' lives? Mm-hmm. And now I'm just left to sit and figure out which Toni Morrison book would Mr. Jenkins appear in. Something's telling me he's a that's the vibes I'm getting here.
So we have a new character unlocked. This is Arlita, and she exposed the husband last night, Andrew Jenkins. Turns out Andrew doesn't have one child from a previous relationship. He has two, and she has the oldest son, who is 12 now. He walked out of their son's life when the son was just 2 years old and hasn't seen their son since he was 5 years old at the kindergarten graduation that Arlita invited him to. According to Arlita, Andrew is a deadbeat dad. She has tried to reach out to him so that way he can build a better relationship with his son. However, she just gets left on red every single time. As a surprise to absolutely no one, Andrew is not financially supporting his oldest child either. He owes child support, and that explains why he does not want a W-2 job. Because when you work a W-2 job, they will garnish those wages. That's why he was saying in that live that he doesn't do DoorDash because DoorDash is like having a W-2, and that he does Uber Eats instead and is trying to start a car detailing business. Basically, he's trying to make money under the table so that way he can support his new family and not the son he already made. Arlita feels so bad for her son's siblings that have to live like that in that cramped one-bedroom apartment, but is not surprised by her ex's selfishness by him having the PS5 and the kids having to sleep on the floor because it was his selfishness that ended their previous relationship. I believe that this is the woman that we should be supporting instead, so I will be tagging Arlita down below.
TikTok is better than TV. TikTok is better than TV. So I just got back from the gym and I'm now updating on the Resilient Jenkins and the Nails by Arlita. So Resilient Jenkins, he's saying that he worked a job that was very strenuous on his body, and that was retail, and he said HVAC, and he's been paying. But Nails by Arlita, hopefully I'm saying that right, Arlita, brought out receipts. She has receipts stating that this dude has not paid child support, and any child support that was paid was garnished from his checks. This is the example of a deadbeat. I'm sorry. Even though he's in the family life on the other side, this is still a deadbeat. I hope to never become anything like this, and I hope you guys strive to not be anything like this. We're probably going to get more updates. Like I say, this is better than TV, so buckle in, man.
Pookie is a deadbeat? You telling me Mr. Jenkins been running from child support? That's the reason why he can't take a W-2 job? Sounds about right. Only y'all are surprised by this. Y'all gotta stop acting surprised about stuff your discernment should have already told you about, right? Nothing is surprising finding out that man is a deadbeat, right? Like I said in my other video, everything about that woman gives pick me. Right? Finding out that she took that man in knowing that he wasn't taking care of his first child. Yeah, that sounds about right. Y'all acting surprised about finding out that Grip Baby had a video that surfaced from a couple years ago where she had a in her hand. You didn't know that she probably didn't smoke before? You're surprised about that? You're surprised that she could have possibly been a at some point? Like, let's be a little bit for real. You're surprised that Lil Durk is going to jail for hire. You can't be surprised. Birds of a feather flock together. The people he associated with, birds of a feather flock together. None of this stuff is surprising. Not pipe, not Lil Durk going to jail, not finding out that Mr. Jenkins is a deadbeat and this whole thing was just a big finesse. None of this is surprising. I wish I would use the discernment that God gave you, and so you stop creating these fake narratives in your head about people that you don't know, and you won't be surprised when the truth come out about them.
Every time y'all get famous on social media or whatever y'all want to call it, y'all past comes to the light. So by now y'all heard about the Resilient Jenkins, the family of 6, almost 7, who had the 1-bedroom apartment with the kids sleeping on the pallets in the living room. Yeah, the dad's past is coming to get him. So apparently he has a baby mama. He has a son that is 12 years old who he hasn't seen since the child was 5. He don't pay no child support. He don't do nothing he's supposed to do. But yet, you over here taking care of her kids and making more babies. And of course, she gonna make all the excuses in the world like they always do when they dating a deadbeat. But it's like, just imagine, like, you ain't heard from your baby daddy. You ain't got no money from your baby daddy. And you see him and his baby mama going viral on TikTok. I would have did the same thing, because you're not gonna sit on here and act like you just a hardworking man trying to provide for his family when you don't take care of the kid that you made first. Because y'all know he got one of his sons living with him and his new girl, or his wife, whatever she is. I don't know, but if she is his wife, that lady finna come for both of y'all pockets. So I hope you're ready, and I hope TikTok is paying you enough money. If I was her, I would contact TLC, because if you're just gonna be over there making babies, maybe you need a TV show.
Please go down in the comment section and share your thoughts. Love to know your own take about their response to the entire controversy, and then people's response to the baby mama and their response to the baby mama. Go down in the I won't call her baby mama, to his first child's mother. Hmm. Okay, that's a queen there, like taking care of her son by herself, doing her thing, making sure her son get the help that he needs. Like that's a queen. That's a queen there. So let me know your own take down in the comment section. But as always, please keep it respectful. Here on this channel, we're allowed to disagree, but we do it in a respectful way. So go ahead, feel free and share your thoughts and be respectful. Okay. So for me, like I really want to talk about their own response because their own response got me triggered. And like I said in the original first video I ever did, this wife she's a pick me. She's one of those women, and I know there's a lot of women out there that rather be with a man than to be with a man that has values, a man that respects them, a man that wants better for himself and his family. But clearly this man does not want, because his first child's mother has come on receipt. The one he said he has been paying child support, he hasn't, and that was what triggered her in the last clip of the previous video I posted on. Go check out that previous video. It's very important to see the receipt that she dropped, that this man has not never paid child support since this child was born. He has never taken care of this child. The last time he saw this child was when the child was 5 years old. And you ask yourself that this man with such character, such history, such values, why would any woman wants to be with him and then not even have more children with him? They are talking about how his health was being affected and all that. See, a lot of us don't want, and how he does not want to have a job that will make him take all the time away from home and wants to be able to have time with the children. A lot of us are talking about how he doesn't want a job that he hates, and that was the couple of jobs. See, a lot of us don't want to work, but we have to work. A lot of us don't like, we don't want to wake up, but we have to. But the fact that he's making excuses of why he does not want to, I have health issues. The wife talking about, the work is affecting his health. Does she know having these babies, being pregnant, is affecting her health? Does she know that every pregnancy a woman carries is a life and death situation for that woman? Does she know that? And then she has had 5, going to 6. She's with the 6th one. And yes, she's talking about the man's health and why she's not considering our own health. So why are we going to take her serious? How are we going to, like, really, why should we take these people serious? And I hope the internet does not enable such irresponsible people. I hope the internet does not, because this is the height of irresponsibility, because this man clearly does not want anything done, does not want to do anything to even get his family out of the situation. Talking about, how the children used to have beds, and not blaming it on the children, how the children destroyed. Really, really, you are the parents there, and you are blaming the children for not having bed, but you have a bed. The same mannerism or the same order you give for them not to destroy your bed in your bedroom that has a PS. Why can't you put the same on the children so they don't destroy theirs? But no, destroy, and then we throw everything out, and that's why. And try to educate us that a foam is a mattress. This man is a clown. Is the clown, the highest level of clownery, the highest level of bump. That is what he is. I don't like cursing. You guys know I'm not one of those people that like cursing, but this is just definition. But trying to come defend it does, like, really, what are you really defending here? And his wife, who knows if he's even married to her? But let's call it her, his wife. His wife, she is out there trying to defend him. I have tried. I can't work because I can't leave my children. I have to get childcare. Childcare is expensive. You can't afford childcare because you can't even afford a room for the children. So you can't even afford childcare. And you're talking about childcare, or you have to stay at home to take care of the children while you keep producing more children so that you don't have more time, so that you don't work, and you can provide for the ones you already have. Make it make sense. Like, there's something I said when I first heard this story. How come you're even interested in having sex when you're poor? When you're putting your children in this type of situation, when you cannot provide for the children that you already brought out already, and you went ahead to have more? Huh? How your body take carry una? Like, I don't understand. It doesn't make sense. Like, I really hope, like, if they make the part 2 response to this, because this is the first one. If they made the part 2, I'm going to keep you guys updated. But I know that there's a lot coming out from this story, because a whole lot is being exposed, because I didn't know that he was being looked by, that like the securities are looking for him. We didn't know that until now. And I feel like this is backfiring against them, because they thought that they were going to clickbait us, they're going to range us with their situation, and people are going to show up, GoFundMe and all that. But this is backfiring against them, and clearly I like to see what it is. And him talking about, oh, how he doesn't have to explain to anybody why he doesn't see his son. You brought your business to the internet for us to talk about. And the crazy thing is that this is not the first time their video has gone viral, but this is the first time it has gone this viral. The first one, they thought they got away with it, and like, okay, let's do another one. And yeah, and this has come back to bite them. Anyway, guys, please go down in the comment section and share your thoughts. Love to know what you think about this amazing story down in the comment section. But as always, please keep it respectful. Yeah, on this channel, we're allowed to disagree, but we'll do it in a respectful way. So go ahead, feel free and share your thoughts. Share this video with somebody that you want to be part of the conversation, because that's what we do here. We have banging conversation. So go on and share this video. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, smash the like button, because this helps YouTube to push out my content for more people to see, and that'll be supporting this channel and this girl here. So go on and do that. Subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Deuces.